Welcome to the Soul Ties Podcast with love and life coach Del Lawrence, helping you detox from toxic relationships.
Back up in the building for all God's children, it is the Soul Ties Podcast. I am your host, the love and life coach Del Lawrence, and by my side, none other than my purpose partner, my ace, the People's Bishop.
Yes, sir. Right here all day, every day, several times on the Sunday. Let's get it. Let's go.
Several times on the Sunday. Listen, man, spring is upon us, and I know you are overly excited because when the sun's out, the guns are out.
The guns are out. Let me tell you something. I love warm weather. I love summer weather. I love everything about it. And so let me tell you something. Spring and summer are my two favorite seasons. Fall and winter, y'all can have that. Spring and summer, God made those.
Come on.
And of course, I can hear some religious person say, well, didn't you make them all? Yes, that's a joke. Come on now.
Well, we ain't studying no religious people, baby. It's Kingdom over here on the Soul Ties Podcast. And you see the title, man. Spring means it's time for new things. And I want to say that it's time to dream again. And being that we are in March is going to be a manifesting March. Don't play with it. We go manifest in March. And listen, I'm even going so far to say, let's manifest the relationships you dream of.
Yes.
Now, and I want it across the board, Bishop. I want to manifest the friendships, the kinships, and the skinship. I want to give the people some basic practical steps on how to manifest the relationships of their dreams. Now, let's start first with the word manifest and a definition for it. A definition for manifest means clear and obvious to the eye or mind. The second stroke of it is a display or a show by one's acts or appearance to demonstrate it. So immediately what I see there, Bishop, is manifestation when it comes to relationships begins with thought. It begins with how you think. Not only how you think, but also what you envision. The Bible says to write the vision down and make it plain. And I don't think, a lot of people are that intentional when it comes to relationships, and maybe that's why, you have the type of relationships you have. That's why you fall out with the friends you fall out with. That's why all these things happen, because you got to remember, you're ever evolving as well. So as you grow, what you desire grows. What you long for grows. What used to, make you comfortable may not make you comfortable anymore because you've outgrown that. So I think it's very important with manifesting the relationship that you desire is that you have to know you and know who you are in this present state and be able to also forecast the future and make a clear, obvious documentation in your mind, put it on paper so you don't forget it, of what is it that I'm looking for. What say you?
Well, I totally agree. And I think you said it so well. Listen, as I studied, you said it so well that really the only thing to add to that is when you think of manifestation, it is not just the idea, because a lot of people don't know what they want. But when you don't know what you want, how can you manifest something that you do not want? How can you, again, and that's what faith is, right? So we're not talking about a worldly principle. The world took this from us.
Yeah.
Now faith is a substance of things hoped for, substance, manifest, evidence of things not seen, manifest.
Yeah.
So the world took this principle from us. And so what you have to do is step back and recognize and ask the question, what is it that I actually want? How do I want the dynamic in my friendships to be? How do I want the dynamic in romantic relationship to be? How do I want the dynamic in your marriage to be? What do you want that to look like? Because if you don't have clarity on that, you're not really manifesting anything. You're just hoping and wishing. And that's what most people do. They hope and wish, and it should be like this, it should be like that, but you haven't been clear. When I wanted to get debt free, for example, I wrote that down and I knew what it looked like.
Oh, that's good.
I knew. And so when I wrote, again, Habakkuk 2, write the vision, make it plain.
That's it.
I'm writing what I thought, right? I'm writing what I thought so that I can see what I thought. I'm writing what I thought so that I can see what I thought. And so I think for many people that doesn't happen in relationships. It's just, you're kind of making it up as you go along. And here's what I say. If you don't have a framework, you are just freestyling. And everybody's not like you. They can't just freestyle.
Come on, man.
Because, everybody can't rap like you where you can just, hear a beat and go or go with no beat. Most people can't do that, but that's what they try to do in relationships. They're just freestyling it. Well, today I think I want this. I saw this video. I saw this social media influencer. What is it that you actually clearly desire?
And you know what? That is so good, Bishop. And I like the second stroke of the definition where it says that you should demonstrate it, display it, and to show it. Now, that part of it, I would take here that not only do you need to identify, document it, and begin to believe for it, but also you need to look at the person you are and who you want to become. Because remember, a relationship, whether it be friendship or in a romantic relationship, it takes two. It's not just one person in it. So it can't be you saying all these things that I desire, all these things that I want, and then watch this. The person that you desire or the person that you want, you yourself are not even qualified to be with that person. Speak to that.
Oh, listen, absolutely. When you think about desire, like, for example, and I'm going to jump over here to money. A lot of people will say, and actually, let's just use what I just mentioned about debt free. It was important that for me to get debt free that I didn't keep taking on new debt. I had to demonstrate a debt free life. So I learned to begin to move differently and become the thing that I wanted to be.
There you go.
I think for some people, it's the same thing. Relationships. You want somebody loyal, you're going to have to be that. And here's Bible. Luke 6:38, give and it shall be given back to you. Most people only use that with money, but it's not limited to money. In fact, the principle is this: what I want to receive, I first have to release.
That's good.
So if you want loyalty, you have to release loyalty. You want consistency, you have to release consistency. You want somebody with good credit, get your credit together. You want somebody with good finances, where your finances at? Right. You want somebody that checks on you. Who you checking on? So the principle is I cannot expect what I did not first, allow to be released from my life. So I think that's exactly spot on. And if you're going to manifest great relationships, ask yourself, not only what do I want the relationship to look like, but am I those qualities myself? Because if I'm not, I'm expecting a harvest of something I've never sown. You know what that's called? Illegal.
Yeah, man, that is so good. That is illegal. And not only that, you're breaking the law. I mean, of reciprocity. You're breaking the law of that. There's no way that you can put all the emphasis and all this time and all this energy into manifesting who you want to be with and not putting that same energy in yourself. And watch this. It's not for the other person to do. Don't expect for the other person to help you get to that level.
Right.
I think that you ought to have enough love for yourself to manifest it first in you.
Yep.
Then you begin to write, manifest, demonstrate what it is that you desire.
Yep.
Because God did say he will give you the desires of your heart. But what type of heart is that? Is it the heart that is deceitful, above all things and desperately wicked? Or is it the new heart that God said he would give you, that David echoes and says, create in me a clean heart? See, a lot of times we be wanting stuff that we're not even ready for ourselves. So don't be so quick to manifest something that you haven't manifested in you.
Yeah, so true.
Well,
so true.
That
you said. Listen, I ain't got nothing to add to it. You said it so well. Ain't nothing to add to it.
That's what I was about to say, baby. That's the end of the podcast right there. Listen, go back. Listen again and again, because we dropped some nuggets on you. You want to manifest the relationship of your dreams, it's possible. God wants to do it. He said he would give you the desires of your heart. But faith without works is dead. And manifestation is all about doing the work on you first.
Yep.
Doing the work on you first, and then being able to manifest. Because again, if you break that word down, man, you, I, fest. Join us next month, where I still be the Love and Life Coach, and that man will still be the People's Bishop, and will still be the Soul Ties Movement. Peace and love, y'all. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening. We would like to bless you with the Soul Ties Stimulus Package, which includes the Detox ebook, message, and exclusive podcast episode. Text Soul Ties, SOULTIES, to 888-756-8681.